Welcome to another episode of Another Motherfucking Podcast. I am your host, Saved by Paris, and this is a special episode because another motherfucking podcast turns uno. Here to celebrate this milestone is one half of the pod team. Now, the other half of the pod team will be joining me for part 2 of this double episode. But for today, we got the homie that likes to flake on his homies.
Bro, that sound like me. Boy, ask anybody. I'm just bad. I'm just bad at like planning shit. Like, I can plan shit. I just can't. I'm bad at time management. Boom.
Yeah, but you're really good at ignoring people when you're supposed to be on a podcast.
Boom.
That's
also on the podcast, drinking his water, we got Patty D, Girth Gang. And with her own screen, officially now a part of the pod team, Sarah Hellburn. Say what's up to the people.
What's up?
All right, boom, check it out. She's smoking on a stroker.
Yes.
Stroker.
All right, boom, check it out. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, let's first dive into a topic that was meant to be discussed a couple of weeks ago, but Mikkel flaked on us.
What? Hell no, bitch ass nigga. No, fuck that. No, you ain't gonna bust me out like that. Cause you know what happened? I said we're gonna talk about suicide. I don't want to talk about that. I didn't.
So you flaked.
He watched it. He watched it after I didn't show up. So maybe it was good because now you can talk about it, dumb hoe. Boom.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
Right.
But did you show up to the podcast? Boom, flaked. Like I said, let's talk about the Suicide Squad. Who wants to take this first?
Patty watched it about 8 million times.
Yeah, he probably seen it more than me.
He watched it so much, like waiting for this. So go ahead, Patty.
Oh geez, where do I start? Like, what am I?
Hey,
it was way better than the first one.
Best performance go
30 times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Best performance.
Who was the best performance?
Yes.
I'm
saying Harley Quinn. Fuck John Cena.
Okay.
John Cena had the best performance.
No, John Cena's funny. All right, he's funny and he's a decent actor. But I really do think that Harley Quinn got to really show herself in this movie, and I appreciate that because, like, you know, she's a character who gets a lot of shit. Honestly, you know. So I don't know. It was a very female empowering movie. Watching her blast all those motherfuckers, I felt good about myself. You know.
I thought they did a good job with her in Birds of Prey in that aspect of she's no longer with Mr. J. She's on her own.
So good.
So I thought that movie established her really well. Of course, we got the main lead. What's his fucking name? Black dude.
Elba.
Yes.
Idris Elba, Bloodsport.
And yes, and of course
great.
he did a good performance. But like any movie where he's like the lead, there's always like a second lead. Like so in Takers, it was Paul Walker. So in this one, I feel like John Cena was the second lead, even though spoiler alert, he got shot halfway through the movie, or was it closer to the end?
It was like a little closer to the end. But can we also talk about the who was the shark? Can we talk about that? Because Shark. That's a big actor, and they just covered him right up.
Who was the shark?
Who was Fruit?
Sylvester?
Yes, yeah. It was Sylvester Stallone.
Was he talking too? That was like his.
That was he did everything.
Hey, I forgot about the shark. Hey, low key, most underrated character. Him and Polka Dots.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Polka Dots. He had like the best redemption ever, and I really loved him a lot.
Man.
His power was broken. Bro, his superpower was OP, low key.
Fucking R.I.P., bro.
He was like, he throws polka dots at people, doesn't he? And then this motherfucker threw polka dots at people, and they dissolved those motherfuckers. Like,
that's just pretty
crazy shit I've ever seen.
Because I was expecting it to just like land on their skin or something. Now that I got polka dot, I fucking fried them motherfuckers.
That was so
No,
crazy.
I really did enjoy John Cena's performance. I think this was like the first movie with Cena that he really kind of showed him like what he can bring to the table. Of course, I didn't
Yes.
watch Fast 9, so I can't speak on that.
Me
But
neither.
they obviously they trust him enough for after the credits, bringing him back, and then he's gonna get his own standalone movie on HBO Max. So
That's a cool thing. That is pretty cool. That's
I
big
just-
for him too.
I just think it's funny as fuck because he's fucking gigantic and he's in this ridiculous ass costume, bro. I think that was the funniest part because like literally nobody else was as swole as that no motherfucker. Dude
You're
is
right.
gigantic, bro.
You're
He's
right.
just chilling in this tight ass leotard.
yeah,
And then they had him with the like the light blue polo with the white shorts, and they still had the helmet on.
Wait, what about when he popped up in his whitey tighties?
Hey, look,
That
look,
shit had me so dead, bro.
they
Like,
was like, we gonna drop this in there. Oh, everybody gonna pause on this. They like, this buff ass nigga in his underwear. Who the fuck? That was pretty good though.
so good. That was so good.
Can I mention something that I really didn't like about the movie?
Yes.
What that is?
Is it all right? In the first Suicide Squad, Will Smith was the lead. You know, big time African American actor.
mhm.
Cool. His superpower is he shoots people really good.
Oh,
He has a daughter.
I see where you're going.
You know, yeah, you see where I'm going.
I see where you're going.
Yeah.
Idris Elba's character, first, African American, is good at shooting people. They both wear masks, and then Amanda Waller blackmails him into doing a job by threatening his daughter, like she did in the last movie. Couldn't they have done something else besides that?
You see, and I know this was supposed to be like a soft reboot, and I know originally they wanted to replace Will Smith. I think Idris Elba was originally supposed to be
Deadshot.
yes,
Oh,
but
Very
they
interesting.
kept it open so that if Will Smith ever wanted to come back, if they ever were to continue expanding upon the universe, that option is there. But I get where you're coming from because that's like almost a lazy because if
Lazy
they both
writing.
exist in the same universe, like if
Yeah.
you didn't replace him, then
Yeah.
they both got the same
Yeah.
backstory or reason why they're being blackmailed.
Yeah, if you're gonna replace him, just replace the whole everything, bro. Like, I can kind of see that. It's just like lazy writing. But
Yeah,
other than
I-
that, yeah, I could. Yeah, it's an excellent movie. Really
and I
good.
feel like
believe-
the reason Will didn't come back is because the original Suicide Squad was so fucking bad, so terrible.
I think it'll be a good stepping stone because honestly, there's gonna be. I feel like instead of it being a soft reboot, it will be a trilogy. And what'll happen is Deadshot and Bloodsport will get their revenge on Waller because they can bond over that experience. Like this bitch, she realized used my daughter to fucking as
Yeah.
bait for me. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they could do something and have both of them like literally bond over that experience and be like, yeah, fuck that hoe. We gonna threaten her daughter. We gonna figure out where this bitch posted up at. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So I see that. Yeah, bad writing, lazy writing. They didn't have them fucking
Yeah,
make
yeah.
his daughter do that. Yeah, no.
Like, try harder next time, please. Just a
I
little
do
bit.
like that with this movie, especially like that first opening scene. A lot more people die, which is more.
That shit was so funny. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. When Pete Davidson got his face blown off, because I can't
Bro.
stand that motherfucker. All right, I'm just gonna full disclosure. So I laughed so hard, bro.
I was like,
so hard
oh
when I saw that
shit,
shit.
because it looked so
Yeah.
good. It was like so
Of course,
crazy.
snitch ass, like motherfucker too.
See,
I'm just saying.
whenever they showed, I was like, all these niggas finna die. There's no way they finna have this fat ass roster. There's no
Yeah.
fucking way. And of course,
Truth.
they fucking all got
And you
blew
see,
the fuck
when I
up.
first saw the trailer, I was like, John Cena's gonna fucking die. He's gonna be the first one to die. And I mean, he
Oh
still
my
died,
God.
but
It's because in the trailer they literally showed them all walking together, and then with the reshoot for the movie, they shrunk the size of everybody that was walking on like that first scene because in the original trailer all of them were walking together, And then
Like both groups?
Yeah, both groups were walking together in the trailer, in like the trailer for the movie. So it made you be like, damn, they really went all out to get a whole roster, and they
Literally.
wrapped them niggas up. But the Weasel though, hey,
The Weasel!
I'm shouting out Weasel. Weasel coming fucking back.
Hey,
It's gonna be dope.
who Weasel remind you of?
Shut your ass up. Shut the fuck up.
That's what I was thinking the whole time during that movie.
Bro,
They let my boy drown too. Like I was like, come on,
Bro, that
Nobody-
shit. Wait, did you watch after the credits?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Dude, when he fell out that helicopter, that was so funny. Like just flail limbs. That would be me, by the way.
Nobody could see it. The Weasel could swim, man.
Yeah, I had a feeling when they showed the first group, I was like, all these niggas finna die. I was worried that they were gonna kill Harley Quinn off because I know she said she wanted to take time off from this role.
Fuck no.
And she was with the first group.
I didn't know that.
No one, they better not ever replace that Margot Robbie literally.
Yeah, like don't
plays
kill her.
that
Just
character.
say like she's on vacay, bro.
Literally plays the character.
I think she does it so well, dude. So well.
I gotta see more Harley and Batman action before she quits.
Yeah.
They gonna fuck. That's what's going.
I mean, we kind of talked about it. Like if they were to go forward with the the Snyderverse, like having her in that before they kill her off, obviously in that movie. But
I feel like when since they're doing like the multiverse thing now, when the Flash movie, because they're doing the DC panel 2 days before my birthday, which is the 16th, I believe. They're doing a DC panel. They're gonna reveal the Flash trailer and they're gonna do the Batman trailer. And
This month?
not October. In October.
You talking about Pattinson, right? Pattinson's Batman.
Yes. They're gonna show like a full length trailer, and then they're gonna do like a teaser for the Flash. And then
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure the multiverse will break out. Good. They're trying to catch up with Marvel, and really though, like what's gonna happen is the difference between Marvel and DC. Marvel is about combining the universes.
Yeah.
DC's more like, no, fuck that, Harvey boom. One event will change everything, and then that's the main.
They do movie by movie. That's I have noticed that as well. That's interesting.
So,
well, you know what though? Something I keep saying is that like Marvel is definitely like the whole reason that the multiverse is becoming such this big thing is definitely because they killed off a bunch of characters and were like, oh fuck, now we can't make any money. Like I feel like honestly, a lot of the reason that they're going hard with this multiverse thing is because of the fact that they just want to be able to make more movies.
It's because Robert Downey Jr. literally brought everybody in. Literally, he was the main thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the only reason why I started watching all of them was because of Iron Man. Literally,
dude, you know what? That's kind of true for me too. That's true.
He's an interesting character, and so are like everybody else. But like Iron Man he made the universe, and now that he's gone, and he said he's never fucking coming back. It's kind of like in the air, and then I feel like they're really trying to rearrange pieces to see who they want to take that mantle. And with the Spider-Man movie, bro, that shit finna be fucking ridiculous because now all those movies are canon. Oh my god.
Yeah, another thing is you gotta think like Disney bought Marvel like halfway through this, so they're wanting to do it their way, and so maybe they have to fix some plot holes or whatever. And then like damn, what was I about to say? I lost my train of thought.
Like, are you high too, man?
No.
That nigga baby high, that's what he is.
Oh yeah, like
dude, I get that.
Like did they buy X-Men? Did Disney buy X-Men or
yeah?
Okay,
Fox.
So boom,
they
like half of them niggas are dead.
The entire Fox catalog is now owned by Disney.
That's
like
insane.
They've killed Wolverine in the Logan movie, which is in the future or whatever, and they've killed like Professor X how many times and whatnot. So like I feel like they're trying to fix all those plot holes.
Yep.
For
sure.
Which
is like
clean slate.
I get it. It's a smart move though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard they want to get like a Michael Fassbender, like that cast of like them into it. so they can keep that same kind of thing going instead of having to recast everybody again. But
Yeah.
That makes sense too.
somebody told me they're getting a new Professor X.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
a
like-
young dude. It's
I
really
like
young dude, isn't it?
I like the new dude.
No, it's somebody like some African American actor.
Mm.
Yeah, I forgot who told me, but and who it was, of course.
See,
Is
I
he
would love for them
African American
to
or is
bring-
he black?
What, Sarah?
It's definitely a difference, bro.
What?
It's definitely a difference.
Hold on, no.
There is a difference? Okay.
There is a difference.
We've
That's
been a
fair.
step all up on this. Please let me know, because I
Because
don't know.
a UK black person is an African American.
Exactly.
They're African British.
That's a good point.
Like 21 Savage. He
That's what I'm saying. How you gonna say African American? Not every black person is from America, bro.
Technically, he'd be African British American.
Would he be? I mean, I guess
21 Savage, yeah.
Does it like matter like because he's from
He's from
I don't know, bro.
Britain,
See, I don't know.
but
Like
was-
it
but
starts
was
to get
raised
blurry
in-
there.
Yeah. He's from Britain, but was raised in Atlanta since he was 5. I don't know. He black.
Fuck.
Let's just say that. He
Okay,
black.
well, Patrick,
That's why
who
you got
is-
the
who
dagger
is
on this
the
one.
actor? Who is the
I
actor?
don't remember.
Oh
I
my
don't
god!
remember.
All right, well, we'll
Well,
find out. We'll find
I
out.
know they're dying to bring Michael B. Jordan either back or no, that's DC. They were thinking about making Michael B. Jordan Superman.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that. But I would also love for them to bring back the second cast of Fantastic Four because I love all of them. That movie was just bad.
No.
But, no,
No.
you do, bro. I love
Fucking
Miles.
no.
I love
Absolutely
Miles,
not.
bro.
I do not want any of them in that fuck. They gonna make that shit drop. Nope. Mm-mm. Fuck them.
None of them,
Multiverse
not
shit.
even Miles, bro.
Nope. I don't want any of them. My dream.
Okay, can we get a Jonah
My-
Hill then?
No. My dream Fantastic Four. Leonardo DiCaprio is Mr. Fantastic.
I've seen mock-ups. Yeah.
That'd be good.
John Cena as the Thing. Please give me that shit.
Oh my god,
You think?
that would be so
I
great.
can see that. I can see that.
Literally just throw some rocks on this nigga.
Honestly,
Just throw some rocks at him.
Because if it wasn't him, I would say maybe The Rock. It had to be a buff nigga.
One, literally the Rock. There you go, the boulder. Fucking. Let me see. For the Human Torch, who we gonna throw up in there?
A young nigga.
Oh no.
Upcoming actor.
Who could you use for Human Torch? I don't fucking know, really though. I just know I want them two, Leonardo DiCaprio and John Cena, and then fucking you can throw whoever else, throw somebody new in there. Oh no, Kristen Stewart as Invisible Woman.
Why?
It has to happen. It literally
No.
has to happen. Yes, it has to happen, bro. Literally, it'd be ridiculous.
Hey, let Michael Cera be the Torch.
You should see Patrick fall back in his seat.
that's the funniest thing I ever heard in my life, bro. Hell no. Oh no.
I mean, it could work. It could work. Maybe.
He'd be the comic relief.
Boom.
Definitely.
Boom. There we go. You got these serious
This shy
niggas.
ass dude that can turn on fire.
Ollie, what did I say, bro? The tablet's not mean. You stopped paying attention to it. He's like, the tablet turned off. It's mean. Right there.
Chilling. But yeah, I don't know. Depending on like
No.
what they did, it would definitely shape the universe differently because with them bringing back fucking all them characters for Spider-Man, it makes you think like, is all of that canon now? Like, is every Marvel movie now canon? Because those movies came out. I've never seen the first Spider-Man. I've never
That was
seen
like
it.
01, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's like 01. because that shit right there, you can tell is old. That's how old it is. You turn the movie on and you see film grain and shit. It's an old movie.
Maybe I'm hoping like well, I know that they have to get like the second generation of actors for the next phase or whatever, and they got a big hole to fill with losing Black Panther and Iron Man and whatnot. But I'm hoping that they like appease the fans and was like, okay, we're gonna finish Andrew Garfield's story because like
Yeah, that would be cool. It did end pretty abruptly.
He had the most interesting background. I wanted to know what his fucking dad was up to. Creepy motherfucker. Yeah, that's what I feel like all people so many people have different like ideas about it. It's so fucking weird because a lot of people who was I talking to? Somebody said Andrew Garfield was just boring and was not cool. I was like, what?
But then like other people, most people will say he was like the best Spider-Man.
I think he was a good Spider-Man, but he wasn't dorky enough to be Peter Parker.
Yeah, his Peter Parker is a little rough. I ain't like it too much.
I love Tom Holland. I did not like Tobey Maguire.
See, I'm a Tobey fan. But see, I also like Tom Holland. It's not like I you know.
I think what it is, Tobey is the most realistic out of all of them.
I think so too. Because he seems to play both parts. He's dorky as hell. Seriously, like look at him, dude. But he plays Spider-Man really well. That cocky, like, you know. I don't know. Patrick seems to think differently.
It wasn't as good as Garfield.
Literally,
dude,
it's like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see all of them together. It's gonna fucking give you a nostalgia bomb from hell. I already see that. You're gonna see it and be like, what the fuck? Literally.
Can you imagine how pissed off we will be if they don't give us that? They have to.
Dude, literally, Patrick, I've seen the footage. It literally shows them three swinging together.
That's dope as fuck.
It's gonna be phenomenal, you know. They're gonna fucking
I hope they introduce Miles Morales in this movie too. Maybe after the credits or something.
Credits.
Yes. Yeah. That would be cool too, man.
Because we already got Gambino in there as his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
and they kind of like mentioned him already because he was like he mentioned his always my nephew runs around these streets or whatever, you know, don't be selling guns like that. No
and
one
then on top of that, they with the game, with the direction the game is going, is pretty modern too. I feel like of how they want to go with, like they went from Peter Parker to Miles. So maybe they're thinking that with the movies. I mean, I don't know.
It's all Sony, so
yeah. Before we move on to the next topic, any final takes on Suicide Squad? I did want to mention that I love that they put the doctor in there, Peter Capaldi, as the thinker or whatever his name was.
I knew that old ass nigga looked familiar. I was like, who the fuck? Where does old dude come from? I seen him
so
from
shocked,
somewhere.
Bro. I was so shocked. I was like, they got the doctor in here.
Hey,
and
too bad he did.
Yeah. And then I was gonna say the saddest part of the movie was at the end when the starfish was like, I was happy floating among the stars. That shit was so
my
sad.
God, bro. For real.
That nigga was.
Why do humans fuck everything up, bro?
Literally, he was chilling, and then
they just kidnapped him.
Yeah.
Selfies with him and shit.
Oh, bro, that's crazy as fuck. It was literally just chilling. They was like, oh, okay, this is cool. Let's just take it from his spot and put it somewhere else.
And took Patrick Starr from his rock.
That's exactly what would happen, dude. Like, you know that, right? If we found some intergalactic being, we'd be like, oh, fuck yeah. Let's do some testing on that shit.
We can weaponize this shit, bro.
Oh, fuck yeah. Messed up.
Classic. We can weaponize this, bro. Literally. We can turn some shit into this. We got reverse engineer this living creature right here.
America over here talking about they gotta beat China. China's like, we gotta get it for Japan. It's just gonna be everyone fighting over this fucking alien.
Yeah.
Almost as if it's already happening.
Chill.
So, please don't do this to me.
So, switching gears, we're done with Suicide Squad?
I don't think I have any final thoughts, man.
Besides I think the best scene was when they fucking went up into that camp. That was the best scene of the movie.
The dick swinging contest, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty good. He said, what did he say? He said, no one likes to show off except when it's cool as fuck. It was pretty good, bro.
All right, then switching gears from entertainment to real life. There has been an attack on women's bodies here in the U.S. So I'm, of course, referring to the abortion ban taking place in Texas. Not only is there a ban, but Texas is also imploring its citizens to snitch and call them on anyone who aids and abets an abortion. This includes doctors, anyone who drives the woman to the clinic, hell, your Uber driver, anyone who pays for the procedure, insurance, anyone who pays out of pocket, things like that. If you are raped, you are forced to give birth to your rapist baby. And women, they have a constitutional right to their body, a right that Texas is now taking away. Not to mention the Supreme Court has already refused to block the law. So, team, the floor is yours. Starting with Sarah first, because she is a woman and you a mother. So let's talk about this.
Man, I honestly don't even know where to start because, okay, you know what? I guess I'll start when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died. You know, a lot of people said this was going to happen, said that Roe versus Wade was going to get overturned. And no, yeah, it didn't happen yet. But literally, they got the bill and just said, okay, whatever, even though Roe versus Wade is still there. So I'm upset about that in the first, because what's the point of even having that?
Enlighten the dumbasses like me. What is Roe versus Wade?
That is what allows abortion up to viability. So basically, you can have an abortion as long as that baby is relying on you to live. Because technically, it's a parasite at that point. If we're going to be honest and use terms that are scientific here, it is a parasite in your body, okay? So once it's able to live outside of the womb, you are not able to get an abortion. And that's perfect. That sounds right. That sounds like common sense law right there. I can understand needing an abortion afterwards if the baby died, if your health is in danger, or other circumstances that are medically necessary. But other than that, you should have up until what they say, 24 weeks, something like that. That's enough.
Right. That's like sometimes when pregnant women get murdered, they don't get double charged if it's before a certain amount of weeks.
Which is unfortunate, very unfortunate. But if the law has to be clear cut, the law has to be clear cut, and I can understand that. The only thing I just don't understand is why people still have that backwards thinking. I mean, I can get being pro-life in that you want children to have a good life, but in that case, why aren't you donating to why aren't you helping hungry children, or people who don't have jobs, who have children? Why aren't we supporting them more? Why aren't we making sure that every child is able to see a doctor, everyone has insurance? There's things that people can do and should be doing to help those if they're pro-life, but they're not doing it because they're not pro-life.
They'd rather care more about their pocket than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck the well-being of somebody else if it it don't benefit my pocket.
What kills me is it's mostly men.
Yes.
As lawmakers making these laws, and
old white men.
All these people, because I see pro-life stickers on people's cars all the time here in Arkansas.
Oh, it pisses me off. Bro.
Yes. All these people, they want to go by this label and act like they care about the baby who isn't a baby until a certain amount of weeks. They want to care and all that shit.
Here. Yeah.
But once the baby's born, they don't give a fuck. It could go with foster care. It could be on the street. They do not give a fuck, especially if the kid is a minority, a person of color, or a woman.
Like I said in the group chats, what somebody needs to do is They need to go to every one of these lawmakers' yard and erect a big ass statue. Just not even what the fuck. It don't matter what it is. Something not even be something pretty or something horrendous. Either way,
Yeah.
erect a fucking statue in their yard and see if they remove the statue. And as soon as they remove the statue, boom, you just aborted my statue. Why you do that, bitch? I'm pro life on this statue. I just put this statue here. Why the fuck you? Why?
Exactly.
Sarah
Yeah.
sent something in the group chat earlier, and it was basically saying it was a play on what's going on with but reversed onto men, and it was talking about how men should get vasectomies if they aren't financially stable or mature enough to have a baby, and they can get it reversed when they are financially stable. Obviously, it was a joke, but I feel like something like that would have to happen for men to fucking care, because until it's until their right is taken away, they're not going to be able to relate or give a fuck, especially if they're
Yes.
old and white, because they're traditional
Exactly.
and they're
Mhm.
privileged.
That's exactly the problem, because it's this generation of men that is used to having the stay at home, housewife with the dress and the apron and the kids and and back then women shut the fuck up and did what they were told, and they had the babies and they stayed married, and guess what happened? They were abused. They were like sexually abused, mentally abused, sometimes killed by their husbands, died miserable. And you know what? Nobody deserves to live life like that. And
Hell,
that's exactly one of the
sorry.
biggest problems, though. Like the fact that there are still men who will do this on purpose to trap a woman.
I mean, because back then, like, a woman couldn't have their own bank account, couldn't have their own funds.
Exactly.
You couldn't even vote up until like what, 1929 or something like that. I don't know the full details.
I think it was 1920. But either way, there was a lot of restrictions on it, just like how when minorities earned the right to vote, there was restrictions on it, and they had to pay a tax. Women actually had to pay a tax to vote.
So, I mean, things like that, like back then, women couldn't be independent. And even now, today, like, men will control the finances, which some, not all, but you know what I'm saying? Men will try to control the finances. And then, like, if that woman ever wanted to leave, she can't. She doesn't have nothing to her name.
She's trapped.
I've actually, in my line of work, dealing with cell phones and like people coming in and shit. It's from what I've seen, it's been the opposite. I feel like I said, I feel like the pendulum is shifting now, as far as like relationships go. Um, a lot of the time, the women hold them. In a lot of relationships, the women maintain like the money, the
They're
paying of the
smarter,
bills.
honestly.
Because
It's
really,
true.
because a man is like, I don't fucking what the fuck.
You
And
know, that is true, though,
I
but that's
want
a
this
good
to
thing.
work. You know, I don't
That's a
want
good
to
thing, though. Women are taking control, and I think that that's actually a good thing. And I know you guys are gonna be like, well, no, probably not. But honestly, after women being so controlled up until like what, the 70s, a woman couldn't have a bank account.
I
So
think it was
I'm just
75.
saying,
Yeah.
yeah, this shit's still pretty fresh. All right, I think it should be allowed for us to have the upper hand and kind of level the
And
playing field a little bit.
and one thing to point out is today, most of the time, it's consented. Like, men,
Yes.
like, they have the discussion with their significant other, and boom, they're gonna control the bills and shit. And or a lot of times,
Exactly.
it's a situation where the woman is the one making the money anyway. Whether she's a doctor, lawyer, or hell, y'all make a fuck ton of money through OnlyFans and stuff like that. So, like,
That's exactly what I'm saying. We're taking that control again, and that's that's such a great thing.
And it's
So a lot of times, maybe it's not so much that the woman is being controlling, but that she's got her own money, being independent, and I mean, no, I get what you're saying, definitely, but it just shows that like we're definitely shifting to a good point where we're all going to be equal in relationships.
there is a paradigm shift, and most definitely, I feel like what's happening is whenever the big rich dumbasses seen that women were making a lot of money on OnlyFans, they were like, "Fuck, we got to change our guidance policies because something happening. We don't like it too much. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was one reason why they decided to. Of course, a lot of people are saying that. Like, did y'all talk about this last episode?
No.
Okay. Of course, from what I think it is, I think that they just want to like limit the capabilities of that because they literally broke the fucking system as soon as they were able to. Like, as
There are
soon as
girls making millions
literally
in a month,
in months.
And really,
in a day.
I honestly almost blame the celebrities, both men and women, who have taken advantage of OnlyFans. Because I feel like should be more for the people who maybe that's either their last
Independent
resort
creators.
or
Yes.
yes, like maybe that's what they want to do, and you're taking away their money. Because like when you have someone like, I love her, but if you have someone like Bad Baby who's on OnlyFans, or Bella Thorne, and they're making
True.
millions, and then so now people are like, oh well, that ain't right. They're making millions, so let's control this shit because it's
Yes. Yeah.
Boom.
You know, that was a lot of the reason, to be honest with you, that I did not get back into it. Because the competition is there and I just did not have the mental capability to do it. I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm good. I'm good.
yeah.
I did it for not only fans, but other stuff for a while, and I had my run. I'm good.
Yeah,
What I love about when all that shit was happening with OnlyFans, because they reversed they're not doing that anymore. They reversed it. But what I loved about
but
they
just
got the
about
backlash.
OnlyFans.
but what I loved about it is like the people that are celebrities that use it, they were speaking out. Even Tyga, he was like, I'm about to start my own company, because Tyga was on OnlyFans. He's like, I'm about to start my own company, and creators keep 100% of their profits and stuff like that.
Is he still doing that?
Well, I don't know, because now OnlyFans reversed it. So it's like all these people spoke out and change was brought. So I mean, back to the abortion, the law, there's fucking hundreds of people in position of power that are speaking out against it. My biggest takeaway from this is that Texas they're laying the foundation for this. So what this means is that other Republican states will more than likely try to follow suit. Florida has already said they are working towards it. Arkansas has said they are planning to introduce a copycat bill.
Hell no. Hell no.
Go through.
South Dakota.
I'm gonna tell you why it ain't gonna go through. You got all these motherfuckers, fucking grandpa down the motherfucking. I ain't even gonna say no state or no town because then niggas gonna get mad. But you know somebody around the corner, about probably 2 towns down. Well, but anyway, you know, done fucked his niece or done fucked his granddaughter. Now she pregnant. He's not gonna vote for that because he gonna want the
no. They're gonna pull that bullshit like, you still need to have the baby, stuff like that.
Bro, see, and wait, but on that point though, that's something that really fucks me up, because a girl can menstruate as young as 9 years old. 9. So that means that at 9 years old, theoretically speaking, a girl could get pregnant. Her body cannot physically handle a baby, and it's probably going to end in a C-section. It's going to be traumatizing, and then that baby is stuck with a baby, or goes up for adoption and then has to live with that for the rest of her life, knowing that at 9 years old you're not supposed to be going through things like that. You know, and of course an abortion is going to be traumatizing too, but it's a lot less traumatizing than all of that.
Not trying to make a correlation between humans and animals, but like my puppy, she got pregnant and I aborted her. I had them puppies aborted because I was like, she was like 6 or 7 months. I was like, no.
Oh yeah, you can go in and you can just have them taken right out. And I think that's pretty fucked up too. I'm not gonna lie. But like that like they can do that, but it's like, so, you know, horrible. And like I can see, oh well, it's because they're animals, but okay, we have all these laws against like abusing animals and shit.
We are part of Kingdom Animalia. I tell these motherfuckers this shit all the time. Just because we walk upright and we ain't got hair coming out of every fucking orifices on our body does not mean we're not a part of fucking Kingdom Animalia. I tell motherfuckers this shit all the time. You're a fucking animal. Look at you. You got fucking legs. You got a heart just like the rest of them. Ugh.
We literally came from the ocean, bro. We were a fucking little bacterium.
They don't want to hear
Like
You know,
we're
the ocean,
literally
it.
like we here,
trip
bitch.
walking out the ocean.
But yeah, like I was saying, Florida, they're already working towards it. Arkansas is gonna do a copycat bill. South Dakota, they said they're reviewing Texas's new law on abortion, and that they're going to, and I quote, make sure that they have the strongest pro-life laws on the books. So, what can we do to
What?
fight this?
I don't know.
Oh man.
I do not know. You know what? Here's the problem. Like
Big
you had brought up
chastity
a minute
belts.
ago. Yeah, honestly, like you brought up a few minutes ago. You know, when if legislature was brought up regarding men's bodies, you know, it would be up in arms. So that's the only thing I can think of. Like women, you know, need to get together and try to push for bills that legislate men's bodies. And it's like the who was it? I can't remember her name, but it was in Texas a couple years ago. It wasn't a serious bill. It was kind of satirical to play on the fact that we're talking about abortion laws in 2021.
Yeah.
She tried to get a law passed, sort of, that I think it made it illegal for men to masturbate or something, some shit like
Yeah.
that. And it was supposed to charge them a fine. You know, so it's like when that happened, men freaked out and first of all took it seriously and were like, "Oh my God, you can't do that. How are you going to even implement that?" And it's like, exactly.
Yeah.
So
But what it was doing was
You-
comparing sperm to something that's
baby.
not a
An
baby.
egg. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. So if we can't get something like that passed, why is it so easy to get something passed that, you know, legislates women's bodies?
We
On me,
literally-
because Mikhail, you beat your dick every day. You killing your babies every day.
Boy, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna let you in a little something, man. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I ain't look. Okay, I ain't gonna say I ain't been beating my meat because you know what I'm saying I gotta do that. But I ain't been busting. And that's been an experience. Okay, so like when you get like halfway there and you just don't, you know, and just build up over time. I feel like it's really nice, you know. So like I don't know. I don't
How
know where
come
I'm
we
going with
always
this.
end up talking about Mikhail's penis?
Dude, at this
Because he
point,
either wants to castrate himself or vote for
Right.
Trump, get his
I
dick
told
hard for Trump.
I told Patrick this shit a couple days ago. So remember that book that you took a picture of forever ago? What the fuck was that book called? Like living life with something, whatever. In that book, it says that it talks about all the guys through history who apparently had fucking gigantic dongs. It had Albert Einstein, Abraham Lincoln, Mozart, who the fuck else was it? Duke Ellington. There's random guys in history who had fucking gigantic dongs. Mozart apparently cut his dick off. He castrated himself because he hated his bulge. Boy,
I don't know how this compares to you.
Cause I'm trying to. I'm thinking about it. I'm this close.
He's coming
I'm
out.
this close.
He's coming out.
It's coming. I'm there, bro. I'm close, bro.
5-6 episodes ago, he came out as a Trump supporter, and now he's coming out as.
Oh man, you gonna have to stop with the Trump support shit. Ain't nobody supporting him. Look. All I'm gonna say is sometimes the Republicans say some smart shit. Sometimes the Democrats say some dumb shit. Some smart shit.
That's fine.
Sometimes,
That's
No,
fine.
you're right.
Everybody say smart shit. Everybody say dumb shit. Honestly. So I mean, I ain't about any of that. You know what I'm saying? They can keep that bill because I'm gonna be real with you. Like I've been in a situation recently that like if I was in Texas, life would be really interesting right about now. And I wouldn't know how to handle it. It'd be a very hard experience for me, and I don't see how anybody could like I said, implement something they believe so heavily onto someone else. That's like that. Literally, that's like if they start saying, "Well, you can only praise one God in America because we don't care.
And
We
that's
feel like it's the
basically,
right thing to do."
yeah.
What the fuck, nigga? Literally, don't even get me started on that bullshit.
That's basically how they are too. They want Christianity back in school, but what about the hundreds of other religions?
Motherfucker.
But that's another topic for another day. Going back to the abortion law, and things that we can do. I think a major thing we can do, which is being done right now in Portland. So Portland City Council is looking to vote on ending trade and travel with Texas in response to the abortion restrictions. So I think that other states should follow suit with not only Texas, but any other states who choose to follow Texas.
I agree. That's such a great idea.
Like I said, what's going to happen is the United States is going to disband and some foreign countries.
I think it should. I think
The
I've
United
always said
States-
it should be two parts of the U.S. so that there is a place for everyone.
I'm not saying like two part. I'm saying literally all the states are going to disband. And they're going to become independent countries. So literally they do that shit in Asia anyway. There's literally like fucking countries the size of. There's 3 countries the size of Texas, literally. So why can't we do that here? Why do we have to implement such a big area? Because we think our dicks are just so fucking gigantic.
Because the Midwest is so different from the West, and the East is so much different from the North. And
nigga, we all breathe the same air. Ain't shit different. We just think we different.
I mean, but like cultures and shit like that, and I mean, being in the North and versus being in the South, that's like a black person. Like, boom, that's already a big difference.
Imagine.
What? Go potty.
In my instance, like I say this, when it comes to like culture and all that, like I always take y'all on a tangent. I'm sorry.
Go, Philly. She's gonna walk in on you in a second. She's coming. Ready? Here she comes.
always go up on a tangent on this. But like when it comes to like culture and all that, only reason why these people want this to happen is because they feel like it's something that's been doing wrong. And honestly, if you feel like something is wrong, what are the proper means to go about it without stepping on someone else's toes? Well, making a law about it is not really gonna like do anything. It's just gonna make people more upset. It's just gonna.
And it's also, I mean, it's going to cause a lot of people harm too, because abortions will not stop.
Nope.
You can get a safe abortion or
yes.
Go to the bar and motherfucker toast up, girl. No, I'm joking. That shit.
No, I mean, like you're joking, but like not really, because like honestly, women will be drinking themselves to death. Like
use the stairs as a trampoline for their belly.
I'm pretty sure cigarettes used to be a form of abortion. I'm pretty sure it used to be.
There's a lot of stuff that you can ingest that can induce abortions. Now, there is something I did think of just now. I forgot. I'm part of this Facebook group, and I don't remember what it's called, honestly. But it's basically to connect women in Texas with other women around the country that are willing to host them in the event that they need an abortion in their state.
That's some tight shit. That's like some underground railroad shit right there.
It sure is. And I mean, like there's code words and like slang and like lingo and like I swear to you, it's like a whole thing. And it's awesome because it means that like people are acting like right now to try to help each other. That's an amazing thing.
That's some tight shit right there.
That's a big thing too. Another one is there's companies that are willing to send like, I don't want to call them abortion pills, but they basically are the abortion pills, the ones that you take early on. So, there's people that are willing to do that. I mean, there's a lot of resources that are popping up, not to mention the site GoDaddy that hosted
basically the site that wanted us to snitch on. Yeah,
they took it down for like going against the terms of service or something.
Well,
that's what they get for not creating their own website, broke ass niggas.
Even TikTok users flooded the site with false information to overload it.
Yes, my dad actually texted me and with the article that was like a bunch of TikTok users flooded it with like porn and like memes and shit.
Another crazy thing going on is the Temple of Satan is attempting to use their status as a religious organization to claim abortion as a faith-based right.
Yes. And that is the most wonderful thing ever. Patrick,
That's
you're muted.
wacky. That's wacky as fuck, bro. They go, oh, dude,
I mean,
that's
but people are trying to figure out like this needs to be solved like today type
It
shit.
does.
like I
It
said,
does.
it's a good idea. It's definitely good, but I'm looking at the countermeasures of it. Literally, they're gonna, bro. The Christians be getting real butthurt about that shit. You can't be doing
Fuck
that,
them.
man.
Fuck 'em.
Exactly.
Just because, okay. Two things. One, they act like that because Satan is in the name. Two, they are the only religion that believes in Satan. So
That's true. That is so true.
I mean, that it's interesting that we all can't like literally just look at each other and just see the flesh and the bone and the blood, and rather seeing ideals like when you I think it's an abstract thought, but like when you look at someone, literally first thing you see body, face, skin color, all that bullshit, but it's never it's
I'm
never like
migrating.
it's never deeper than just the surface of your skin. And that's why I fucking love working with Patrick, because literally me and him bond over so much shit that's literally deeper than what is on the surface. And it's so crazy because like fucking that one dude, the guy that don't like gay or black people. Anyway, dude literally picks at me at work with the randomest shit now. Like he'll stick his foot out, try to be like, ha ha ha. Like I just look at that shit like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like literally, like
Stop.
someone that y'all work with?
No, I mean, you work over there in like hardware and
I'm finna snitch.
hey, we look, we don't get no free clout. You already know what it's up. Anyway, fuck him.
I'm gonna put that on a shirt. No free clout. Oh,
yeah,
wait,
dude,
I'll be right back. Y'all continue.
that should be our podcast shirts. We should get a podcast shirt and on the front it says to say no free clout. That'd be pretty cool.
That's funny. Damn
But
it.
yeah, no that it fucks with me because like literally people don't think about like being the underneath of like they only see ideals and like let's say like with Christianity and all that. Like there's some good Christians. I'm not gonna say every Christian is bad Christian.
Ian's a good Christian.
Yeah, like there are good people who have good intentions. Oh, stickers. Oh hell yeah, that's
stickers.
What's up.
Yeah. What?
Podcast stickers.
That's pretty.
Okay, I need like 3 of them. Okay.
I got you. They're really basic, simple, but it's a start.
Okay. I need one for my laptop and
I already put one on my laptop.
I almost slapped one on the scoot.
I got y'all though.
Oh, Patrick. Yeah.
I'm gonna slap it on my scoot.
Do that. That's a dope idea.
We gonna get the merch going soon.
I just want the no free clout shirt. That's what I want.
Yeah. That should be a thing. That should definitely be a thing.
I gotta go through all our episodes and get all of our fucking phrases.
That'd be pretty good. Put them on some shirts. That'd be pretty
Gotta
good.
get dish remote on the shirt.
Boy, I rock the. Hey, I need a hoodie of that. Hold up. Just. Oh shit.
Switching from one crisis to another. Ladies and gentlemen, Earth is dying. Record-breaking temperatures have become the norm the last decade. Sea ice has decreased for 32 years straight. The ocean is absorbing 90% of heat caused by global warming, impacting sea life, reproduction, forcing fish to migrate, and creating dead zones. 6.7 million people have lost their homes due to natural disasters. These are all trends that will continue unless we start doing something yesterday. So let's talk about it.
I'm go ahead.
Man, like the whole Pacific has been burning like 3 times a year. Turkey, Greece just got done. Like the whole country is just ablaze.
Yeah. It's pretty fucked up, man, because like we should have been doing something, but Trump literally pulled us out of the fucking Paris Agreement. And even then, the Paris Agreement, nobody stuck to it. We still went above what we were supposed to go above. And now we're gonna die. Like, I don't mean like us right now, but I mean like
we'll
humanity.
be fortunate enough to die before all that shit. But
Our
it's
kids
coming.
might not. Our kids might be in their old age.
Exactly.
And that's the scariest thing. It could come before then. They're just estimating by the end of the century. And that's even scarier, because means it could happen faster if we keep doing what we're doing, because what we're doing is making it happen at an accelerated rate. So we're probably going to get there faster. I'm going to estimate 2060.
I was reading an article. It said in 80 years. So that's what, that's 2100, like you said. Okay. Yeah, it was saying in 80 years, this is what Earth could look like. And it didn't look good.
No. That was too fire. No, but for real, nobody wants to do anything either. They're just like giving up, like, whatever, it's going to happen anyway. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, we're going to be dead anyway, so who cares? Well, like, my kids are not going to be dead. If my kids have kids, their kids are not going to be dead, and that's a really scary thought to have.
The mindset of, obviously, the people in position to make change, they're old as fuck. They don't give a fuck. They care about filling out their pockets before they die. And then the mindset of millennials and even Zoomers, even I feel like Gen Z is the generation more likely to bring the change because it's going to affect them the most. But even then, you have like a lot of Gen Z, a lot of millennials. They're just like, we're all dying. Who gives a fuck? Like, it's like to the point, like you said in the group chat, do I even want to like get a job? Like, do I even want to work? Like, if I'm going to live out my final days, like it won't matter 100 years from now, because what's the point in creating a legacy? It's not gonna fucking matter.
Exactly. Yeah, just saying that the Social Security is going to be depleted by the time we get to use it. But they're taking 6% of our check or something.
Which is why, like, I'm not even gonna like pay into any type of fucking program, because I don't trust that shit. I don't trust that any money's gonna be there, because that shit's gonna crash and people are gonna panic and they're gonna grab and there's gonna be nothing left for us little people, and we're gonna be fucked. And then after the economy collapses, this is gonna be societal collapse, and shit's gonna get real fucked for everybody. And it's honestly something that we should have seen coming, but I don't know why nobody did. I mean, literally, it's been in science, and there's people that deny climate change is even a thing, which, I mean, you can see it in the numbers. I feel like people just literally like to ignore
Antarctica.
Shit.
You look at Antarctica, that's all the proof you need, like that global warming's real.
I can remember when I was little watching what the fuck is that dude's name? He ran Al Gore. Yeah, he had a speech he did. He did a whole fucking TED Talk.
Yeah, the inconvenient truth.
That shit, I watched that when I was a kid, and I was like, interesting. Yep. And now that this shit's like actually happening, like, damn, dude was right as fuck. And he literally sat on stage and was like, bro, look, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get a lot worse. And I feel like right now this is just the beginning. It's truly just the beginning. Like in Blade Runner, they literally have no trees. Everything's gone. I've like I said, I've had a dream about it's just gonna be dead shit. There's gonna be no life around except for us. And we're gonna be fighting over water.
What's crazy is we create movies about it, and we read books on it and shit like that. And literally, we don't ever think like this is like actually happening right now. Like the Lorax. Like, we all read that fucking book.
He literally was speaking for the fucking trees, and nobody listened, bro. Nobody listened.
And then at the end of the movie, or even the end of the book, they plant the last seed or whatever. And you would think us, humanity, watching this fucking movie. Oh, this is a good lesson. We should probably, what are we doing? No, we're cutting down trees and putting homes and banks. How many fucking banks are we gonna fucking chop down trees for? Just like that's just on a small scale. Like then you got like the ocean and like the amount of plastic in it, and then the amount of things that are just dying because of us.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned plastic in the ocean. I saw a statistic a couple months ago that by 2030 there'll be more weight of plastic in the ocean than weight of all fish in the ocean, which is ridiculous.
I don't understand why we don't burn trash as a fuel, as an energy source.
Well,
It's pollutant. It'll
it is
just
very-
destroy the ozone even more than it is.
Yeah.
So
we need to create something.
they do that in New
Create more
York.
biodegradable things.
Yeah. Yeah. What's cool is there's a I was when I was a personal shopper at Walmart. I was on the laundry detergent aisle, and they had a laundry detergent in there that was biodegradable. Like the outside was biodegradable. I don't know if it's still in there, but like stuff like that needs to happen
Everything
more.
isn't. Why is everything not?
Right.
Makes no fucking sense to me.
It came
We
from the planet.
knew
Why
20
can't it
years
go back to
ago.
the planet?
We knew 20 years ago that recycling wasn't working. I mean, they stopped fucking putting the recycle bins in classes, and there was a point when everyone had a trash can and a recycle bin. They don't do that anymore. Like you knew recycling wasn't working, so boom, the next thing you need to do is figure out how you don't even need to recycle. Like it could just fucking degrade.
Take
Okay,
all the
just
bags
throw
out.
the-
Take all the bags out the stores. Take all the bags
Literally.
out of the stores.
And I'm
I
honestly,
see
I'm
so
terrible
many
on that
fucking
too, but
bags. I see tumble bags all the time. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there a tumble bag in the middle of the road? Literally, if
It's funny, but it's true. It's so true.
literally, bro, like I just be chilling, I'd be talking, I look down, like, is that a fucking bag in the wind? What the fuck? Just look, even
But
if
you
you
know
don't,
what Katy Perry was talking about now.
you literally don't know. You can if you don't know what you're gonna do with the bag, just don't throw it. Just don't throw it out. Like fucking put it somewhere. Keep the bag. You can reuse the bag. Reuse the fucking bag.
I don't know why we're even using plastic bags anymore.
right.
Why are we using plastic bags? Like
Convenient.
hemp plastic and hemp paper and hempcrete. Like we could literally be harvesting hemp, which grows really fast and like, yields a lot, and just use it for fucking everything. And people are
Right.
like, I wonder what we can use. Like completely just ignoring the fucking hemp just existing because they're like, oh,
Because it becomes
marijuana.
at one point, like literally, if let's say everybody grew a hemp plant, and then like I said, we just harvested it and then used it for like those purposes. It means like let's say you from your harvest that you made last year, you could fucking have toilet paper for the next 5 years.
Right.
Boom,
Right.
boom. That
Right.
kills that market. That market's gone.
But
Again.
but that's the thing. Then they should be going into that market. They should be going into it and fucking making shit before anybody else does. Like, why are people
Yeah.
not scrambling to do this?
It's because there's no money made when people make things for themselves.
You need it.
There's literally
Well, shit. 80 years from now, there ain't gonna be no money to make because bitch, we dead.
one of my favorite things. Like I always dread going in to cut fabric at work, but every time I do, I go over there and it's this old lady. She's like, "Man, this really is a dying art, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah," because no one makes their own shit anymore. No one makes anything for themselves anymore. That's why. Literally you just don't find it anymore. Like people expect there to be a way for them to be able to get it done besides them having to do it. And so it creates supply and demand when you do that. If you make demand for yourself, then boom, you don't need that shit. Literally, you could literally become self-sufficient in society, but again, you have to you like I said, we're just programmed to that point to where we have to get things done another way because you can't do it yourself. and it
Yeah.
sucks. But
I hate that. Like, I
until-
wish that I had more life skills, like ways to be self-sustainable. But it's like they don't really teach that shit. You just kind of, if you want to do it, that's like a niche interest. You know, it's like
Yeah.
why aren't we teaching this to everybody?
I'm just waiting for the city states to go back to the Wild West. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to deal with motherfucking the government. We got the people around us. Boom, there you go. Deal with the motherfuckers around you. That's one reason why it's become so hard, is because we view the entire world rather than viewing our world. You know,
Yeah.
we see the big picture rather than our picture, and I feel like that's what makes it harder for us to take control of our our world, because again, we see the big picture rather than the little picture. That's why I don't fucking read the news. I don't. Y'all catch me up on that shit, because if I pay attention to it, then literally I feel like my world is beginning to crumble, because this is bullshit. Literally, it's fucking bullshit. Literally, if people just worried about what's in front of them and took care of the shit that's in front of them, then there you go. Boom. It's fucking done. It's done deal. Easy. Everything is done. Everything is maintained. But it's nearly fucking impossible whenever you want everything on the other side of the mountain instead of what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So,
Deep shit.
Yep. Yep. And I would hate to see all these trees go bye-bye, because I love me some trees.
Me too.
Yep.
Could you imagine?
I'd rather. That's why I don't
Patrick
want.
knows what I mean.
I cannot fucking stand New York. I think New York is the ugliest place in the world. I don't care what nobody says. That place is
No,
fucking
there
ugly.
needs to be some green, some trees, some fields, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
like New York City is what you're referring to, because like New York State, though, if you've ever seen New York State, it's actually beautiful upstate. You know, that's nice.
They got that big ass.
But no
in
one
New York
goes
City.
to.
Don't they got that big ass?
No, you're right. No one goes there.
No one goes to upstate New York. When you go to New York, you
No.
go to fucking New York.
Exactly.
Don't
But
y'all
you'd
got that
think
big ass
that, like,
forest
people
though,
would.
like park? Because I remember swinging over that shit in Spider Man.
What are you
Nigga,
talking about? Central Park?
Maybe
That's the park in New York.
this
With all the
goofy
trees?
ass nigga.
Yeah.
they got that. No,
that
but you're
count?
right.
A lot
'cause,
of people get like murdered there after dark. So
It's fucking war zone out there in that park, boy.
a lot of
Get caught up
homeless
there at
people.
nighttime.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty.
Well,
it's
shit,
pretty
them the
tough.
only trees there. They were trying to live with them
True
trees.
that. True that.
But like even when me and Mikkel went to Mississippi, I was like, it's so fucking ugly here. There's like no trees. I was like, it was
Ugly
so
everywhere,
gloomy.
bro.
Yep.
The earth was
mean, there was
beautiful
trees,
before
obviously,
we fucked
but-
everything up.
Like I look at Arkansas, like the people here suck, yes, but like we got
Mhm.
fucking trees. It's beautiful here.
You got trees, mountain, lakes, and critters. Boy, I love driving and I see a deer, but like, what up, deer? Get a fucking crane in the fucking creek over there. What's up, buddy?
I think it was the last episode or maybe the one before that, but Patrick brought up that I think California about 2030 are not going to be selling gas
35.
cars.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Canada too. And
Sweet.
England, somewhere in Europe.
We need to
England, I
expedite
think it's
that.
England.
We need to do that within the next 5 years. Type
Mm.
shit.
Then you gonna have the niggas that like, oh, they're driving those fucking bullshit ass electric cars. I only drive my gasoline car myself. It's better.
Well,
on
shit, they
them.
pulled out of
Like-
Afghanistan. They ain't got no gas to be
See,
hoarding
I-
anymore.
I think we can do it. I think we can do the whole electric thing by 2035. Because like today it hit me. I was walking around just doing stuff around the house, and I needed something vacuumed, like a specific little spot vacuumed, and I didn't go grab the vacuum. I pulled my phone out and I put my robot vacuum in manual mode and drove it to where I wanted it to, and then told it to clean and walked away. And like I thought about it, I was like, man, if I had said that I could do this 10 years ago, that I'd be just doing it casually, like, oh, what the fuck? And like, oh, here's my watch. Let me check the weather and the news on it real quick while I'm bullshitting, you know? If I had told myself that 10 years ago that I just have this shit casually, like I wouldn't believe it. So I think we could surprise ourselves if we just did it.
Boom. Fucking boom.
And like you said in the episode when we was talking about that, Teslas are affordable. I mean, they're going the same price as what cars are going.
Yeah, like let Ford and Chevy like actually come out with that kind of stuff. Something domestic. Cheaper than Tesla. Because Tesla is like the first at it. I want to see what can happen if it's refined.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens when it's all finally like readily 100% available at like low prices. You go to the dealership, they're like, hey man, we got a certified pre-owned Tesla over here.
Yeah.
Put your fucking name on it, like doing the whole salesman shit.
It'll only pick up. It'll only pick up when they're able to reinstate old vehicles. So let's say it'll be readily more available if they could, let's say, take your gasoline vehicle and convert it into electric power, rather than you having to buy a whole new entire vehicle, or allow you to, let's say, recycle your vehicle, parts, metal and all, in order for it to become so where you can have that.
Because maybe do like an incentive, like you're saying, like, oh, trade in your gas powered car today and get 10,000 off on your fucking Tesla or something like that. Like, A, you're getting a new car. B, you're getting like probably more money than what your car is worth. Like if you like your Prelude, like if they were like, I give you 10,000 for your Prelude.
Boom, get that motherfucker out of here. He ain't drove in a minute. When you start that motherfucker, you can smell it coming down the road.
Yeah.
Then you change the O2 sensor in that motherfucker. Nope.
You wanted it, man.
Hey, I love that car. If I had a way to convert that car to be an electric car, boy, what the fuck? I'd do that shit in 2 seconds. But it's not cheap though. You can do it. It ain't cheap. That's the problem. It's just not cheap.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Any final takes
on that?
No, man.
I think what will begin to happen, what will begin to unfold is I'm seeing money starting to become like physical cash. It's starting to dwindle as well. Because like at work, we literally don't even we just give motherfuckers $1 back. We're giving money away, folks. Literally, like
because of the coin shortage. Be sure to throw that in there.
And then if you go up front, you have to check out with card.
Oh wow!
Literally, you have to check out with the card.
And everybody just need to get on Walmart Pay. It's so fucking easy. You literally just put your phone right here. Boom.
That nigga froze.
Yeah, he said boom, froze.
It is weird because like if you take my thing is I hate like cryptocurrency because I there's no like physical means of it, and motherfuckers can steal it really if they wanted to. That's why I don't really like it too much. I don't like currency anyway. I feel like you should just do shit for each other because I am human, you are human. Let's be human.
Yeah, man.
Boom, I want that on the shirt too.
Say it again.
I am human. We are human. Let's be human. Boom.
Like, because like if you think about it, why are we working? Why is that a thing? Like that shouldn't be a thing, bro. Like,
I mean, you got I mean, you have to work, but like we can work towards a better goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like obviously money's man-made.
Yeah.
Like, why do we have money? Why can't we just barter and shit? Like
a bartering system.
You want some Kool-Aid? I got. Give me some sugar, like shit like that.
See,
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, you're onto something because like let's say like if the city would be like, hey, you can work for us at let's say our energy plant where we use solar panels and all that, and guess what? Instead of us paying you, your electric's free. Boom, you get all your utilities free. Just, come to work, help us check on everything. We got you. Boom, shit like that. But again, money. Somebody wants to be fucking rich and be top dog. So
Yeah.
there you go. Until there is a way to even the playing field. That's why I'm waiting on some fucking space deity or somebody to be like, hey, y'all are all fucking peasants. Guess what? We're the top dog. So sit the fuck down, get your shit together. You know, that's. I feel like as like a race, we need to get a bonk on our fucking heads. You know, I feel like that's what COVID was a little bit. It was kind of a bonk on the head, like, yeah, you're just like everything else. You can still fucking die. Remember that.
Yeah.
So we just need a good bonk on the cranium and be like, get your shit together, because this like the gradual like change is not waking us the fuck up. We need a boop. You know, you ever get fucking? This is why I know. There's some people out there that don't whoop their kids. I feel like the only reason why I'm a good person now because I got my ass fucking bonked. You know what I'm saying? You got bonked and was like, okay, that was pretty stupid. I won't do it again. You know. So I feel like we just, just
A
need to get
conversation
bonking.
wouldn't have worked.
No, sir. Fuck that conversation, because obviously we're not getting the picture, are we? Are we still doing it? You still driving your gas powered car to work every day, ain't you? You fucking is. So look, all you need is Mother Nature to smack your ass real good upside the fucking head. There you go. Boom. How about the oxygen you breathe starts to kill you? How about that? We take that.
You talking about the happening?
Boom. Let's
Mark
let's let's
Wahlberg.
let, let's make all the air particles fucking just uh, insanely fucking just terrible for your fucking body. How about that? I bet your ass to start fucking cleaning shit up then real quick, huh? After that, you're gonna start fucking dying. One of the two. I'm just saying, it's a real good bonk is what we need.
Like going to that place on Fallout, the
The glowing
dead air.
sea.
Yeah.
Start
Fuck
the
that
rads
place.
hit fucking 32. Yeah, start
I'm
fucking
still not
clicking.
going to spank my kids though.
Hey man, hey look, it's okay. You can do what you gotta do.
A
man.
conversation can be had.
You
But I
like-
agree with you. I do agree with you that we apparently as humanity need that. But I think that's because we are a very big, diverse group of individuals and nobody can come together. All right. So, you kind of just need to like slap everybody at the same time, like, gloved hand, just wake the fuck up.
1 second, hold up. I gotta take this.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was Michael Jackson on that poster for a minute. And then I said, and then like for a second when I glanced at it, I was like, oh, that's Billie Eilish.
Don't do Billy like that.
No, it's not like that. It's just that it's like, it's blurred. I looked
Yeah.
at it for a second. I was like, huh.
Oh, it's like Miranda Cosgrove looks like Michael Jackson.
She does. I feel like her face hasn't aged at all. Like she looks the same.
Her eyebrows has though.
What?
Her eyebrows
yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Like in a good way.
Yeah. She takes care of them.
Mm-hmm. It's like the Jersey Shore cast, in the original seasons versus now. It's like, damn, y'all was not doing it right the first.
Apparently. I don't think anybody was doing it right in 2007. So.
You're right. At the pencil thin.
Oh, God. That brings back terrible memories. I'm not gonna lie. I was from New Jersey, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I'm gonna close the podcast. We're not gonna wait on this nigga. This nigga over here laughing and shit. So
honestly, he's having a good old time over there.
Yeah, he said fuck us. So boom. This has been part 1 of the double episode for the anniversary. How I worded it wrong, but you know what I'm fucking saying. This has been another motherfucking podcast. I'm your host, Saved by Paris, and this is the pod team: Patty D, Sarah Helburn, and this whack ass nigga on the phone.
Doing whatever.
Oh, okay, huh?
Wow. All right, we were just closing out, bro.
Yeah, we were just closing it out. Thanks for coming back through.
Thanks
You
for
look like you was having fun.
Yeah.
This has been another episode of another motherfucking podcast. You got your host, Saved by Paris. Your semi-host, whenever I ain't bailing, Turtle Fro. You got your pod team members, Patty D. Sarah, what name did you choose?
Sarah Hellburn.
Oh, Sarah Hellburn in the
Ooh.
motherfucking spot. Y'all already know what's up. We ain't her doing the thing. We gonna see y'all again for part 2, and we gonna do the damn thing. We don't know who gonna be here, but you already know we gonna be here, boy. You know what's up.
The next episode is 100% Kanye. So.
Oh boy, I cannot fucking. Oh, that's gonna be.